Welcome to the show, One Eye. How about you introduce yourselves? Starting from here and we'll go along there.
Okay, I'm James.
How do you play?
I play bass guitar.
I'm Dextry. I'm one of the lead singers.
I'm Alec, the other lead singer.
I'm Hugh, play the drums.
And I'm Andy, and I play sax.
Excellent, so we're just going to start off with a few interview questions. First one, what is the reason behind the name One Eye?
Well, One Eye is about having one vision, one focus, one aim, and all going in the same direction. And that's the theory behind the name of One Eye.
How did you just come to that? Was it just like a unanimous decision, or did one of you just come up and say, oh, I like this?
Someone took an interest in an old Ghanaian sort of a symbol, a Dinkra symbol, and which really represents that whole sort of ethos, you know, one universe, one love, peace, you know.
One God.
So yeah, it's really comes from the old symbology from Ghana.
Yeah, so there's 5 of you here now, and we're missing, is it 3? Because there's a lot of you in the band, isn't there?
There's 9 in total.
9.
Yeah.
So, 4, I can't count. That's why I failed maths. So how did you all come together?
We started out, the core members started out as a Latin outfit, some years ago, and it evolved really into wanting to perform, well, for me personally, because I was a singer in that band, wanted to do something in English. And we messed around with a few styles, but we just settled on the whole reggae thing, and we had a studio in the Jewellery Quarter, and other members started joining the band. Dextry came out of one studio in that complex and just started toasting some lyrics over a track that we were working on, and I said, that's brilliant, you've got to join the band. And James started doing work for the Latin band and then crossed over into the reggae. So, you know, these guys are old school original members, and yeah, it's just, it's really evolved naturally.
Cool, yeah. So did you say that you played the Jewellery Quarter, was it?
We had a studio in the Jewellery Quarter.
Okay. Yeah. So going from that, what would you say is the best gig you've ever played, like once you've come together as a whole unit?
I think we differ on that one. I mean, I'd say Shambhala last year was...
I agree.
It blew me away in the middle of a field, which was more like a village. At daft o'clock at night, and you've got like 2,500, 3,000 people, and they was all in tune to what we was doing. It was brilliant. The atmosphere was immense. We went on stage buzzed on stage, come off stage, and we was still buzzing for at least till Tuesday.
Any other top that? Anything to top that for you guys?
I sort of really enjoyed our support for Jimmy Cliff last year as well, in London. At the, what was it?
O2.
The O2 in London.
Indigo 2.
Indigo 2, that was right, yeah. That was my one.
What about anything better than that?
I generally agree with both, actually, for different reasons. Obviously, supporting Jimmy was, you know, a big thing and exciting, but Shambhala was special. It was a special gig.
You'd have to let the viewers decide, because if you go online actually thinking about it, there are videos of both gigs.
And is that on your YouTube page, Twitter page?
On our YouTube channel, One Eye Videos.
One Eye Videos, check it out. You can check out is it your Shambhala set?
Yeah, you got Shambhala, and in fact, you got. I didn't think it was still up with Jimmy Cliff. The Jimmy Cliff gig at Indigo 2 is up there as well.
Yeah, so Shambhala and Jimmy Cliff, make sure you check those out. Okie doke, right? You have written a World Cup anthem, and for the viewers at home, it is available to download with 20p of every sale going to charity. So make sure you do get on that. But how did it come about?
It was late last year, Christmas time, and yeah, Grantley, our manager, said it'd be a great idea for us to start thinking about writing a track for the World Cup, because we were talking about producing new material, and you know, he used that, I think, really as a kickstart for you know, getting back to writing, as we've not long just finished our Worries and Trouble album. So. We sat round and had to think about ideas for it, and you know, came to sort of a collective decision on how we'd put it together. You know, the video and the track. And
I have seen the video. I did really enjoy it. It was very funny.
Yeah, well, this is it. Comedy's what we like to sort of play on, really, as One Eye. So yeah, you can also check the Mr. Bailey video, but we'll come back to that. But yeah, it was a joint effort, and it happened really quickly, as it had to, really, because of the timescale we're working to for the World Cup.
Yeah, yeah. So you got to support the legendary DJ David Rodigan. have you like any? What was he like? Did he have any words of wisdom for you? What was that like for you guys?
We haven't actually supported him. He's been supporting us
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Radio 1 Extra. So he's been playing our music since last year now.
Ah, you have got the support, right?
Yeah,
I can't believe
we've got the support
So
of
I don't
David
need it.
Rodigan.
He
Sorry.
played on his first One Extra show last February.
Yeah.
When he moved to One Extra, he played us. It was pretty much the last tune on his very first show, and he's played us a few times since.
He played us near enough 3 weeks.
He played the England tune
Yeah,
recently as
like,
well.
He does show us a lot of support with playing our music.
And
So
he's playing the England track as well at the moment.
Is that something we can be listening out for on the radio?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sunday nights,
David
7
Rodigan.
till 9. David Rodigan, 1 Extra.
Excellent.
Is he on One Extra though? Or is he on
Well, it's One Extra. No, it's One Extra.
One extra.
One Extra.
One extra.
Yeah, so make sure you listen out for that on One Extra. And lastly, what can we expect from the future projects of One Eye? What is the future for One Eye?
Well, we've got ourselves. We've been asked basically to one of our tracks, Mr. Bailiff, that I was going back to earlier, is on the soundtrack for a film called The Hooligan Factory, which is a sort of spoof football, violent football.
Well, no, it's a football. It's the first football hooligan spoof.
Yeah. So if anyone's seen the Football Factory, it's kind of that kind of vibe, but
Taking the mickey out of that.
But yeah, our track Mr. Bailiff, which is the follow-up single to England, which you can see the video again for, which I mentioned earlier online, is included on the soundtrack, and that goes on release in cinemas on the 13th of June. Nationwide, so that we're really excited about that as well, which falls into the whole football theme, and we'll be releasing our album Worries and Trouble, no doubt, towards the end of the year.
Excellent. So you have a website where all our viewers can find all of these things, do you? Yeah.
At the moment, it's going to be your standard iTunes, CD Baby, and other well-known sort of download sites.
But the website is actually oneeyeuk.com.
You can find all the information about One Eye and any of the bands that we have featured on the Gibbon Media website. So make sure you do have a good look around that and check it all out.